Okay, this is a test. We are testing the sound, making sure that we can hear.
Okay, this is a test. We are testing the sound, making sure.
Perfect. Okay. Glad I can hear. So that is good. Okay. Okay. So today you saw in the title that we are going to use our Copic markers to color in this Jade Summer Chibi Horror coloring book. Yay for October. I'm so very excited. We are in Halloween. We're in the spooky season. It is my youngest son's favorite time of the year. He is just thrilled that October has finally made it here. And I forgot to grab something. Let me just grab it real quick. There it is. So we looked at this book last week when we were doing our Ahoo water soluble markers, and we attempted to color it. This is as far as we got. We didn't get very far. This is with the water soluble marker and then color pencil over the top, and we were having a really hard time, and it was just really wearing on the paper, and I was afraid we were going to get a hole really fast. It was sad. Somebody, I forget who it was, I'm sorry, suggested that we use Copic markers in the Jade Summer books and that they work beautifully. And so I did a practice run. Since each of the pictures in here come with 2 copies, I colored the exact same page as with Copic markers, and it turned out so much better. It was wonderful. It was really nice to work with. So I thought, let's do that together. Let's give this book another chance because it's a beautiful, cute little book. So I've pulled some Copic markers here. I have my color chart that I referenced. Oh, if I can pick it up. Thank you. So I'm still missing, I think I have a lot, and then I see them out on here and I'm like, oh, I'm missing so many colors. There could be so many better colors out there. I need to have them all. So we're still working on that. But I, from my chart, was able to pick a nice little color scheme here, I think, to go with this page. So she is cutting up these teddy bears. She is hanging them from the ceiling. She slightly reminds me of myself. I probably need more therapy, but we won't go into that. Yeah, I just really connect with this girl. So I thought we could color her. She's so cute. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. All right. And okay. I'm going to take the E95. These are our Copic sketch markers. Yes, and it's E95. And I'm going to color her skin. Now, because this is grayscale picture and alcohol markers are not opaque, you get some of that shading showing through, which is so nice. So if you want just a quick color without any thought, this is a great way to do it. You can always add more and put pencil over the top to shade, but if you don't feel like it, that's okay. And they always look different when they're wet, so wait until they dry before you decide, ooh, I love the look of this, or ooh, I hate the look of this. And I'm going to see if I can zoom in just a little bit. Let's see. There we go. That might be a little bit better. And back so I can see you guys. Okay, there we go. So it's wet right now, so don't judge it yet. Yes, you have to wait for it to dry, which they dry pretty quickly. which is also nice about the alcohol markers. Now, if you don't have Copic markers, there are so many other options out there. For professional markers, you have like Winsor and Newton, you have Prismacolor. I haven't tried either of those, but I am assuming that they are amazing as well. They both brush nib, I believe. There's a Spectrum Noir, there's a Who, there's Arteza. There's so many brands out there that you do not need Copics. You can use whatever you have and just color these cute little chibis. I've been into them lately. I don't know. I used to really be against them and not like them, and now, I don't know, I'm coming around to the whole anime and chibis and kawaiis and all of that. I'm coming around to it, getting on to it. It's probably all the video games I've been playing. Trying to keep my sanity over here. How are you guys doing today? Let me know in the chat. There is the chat open. So let me know. I had a rough morning. I was supposed to go get fingerprints done for the school district so that I don't get in trouble for being there all the time, because I'm there all the time. And realized that nobody told me that there was all this paperwork and a video and stuff I had to watch first. So, yeah, I did not get my fingerprints, and now I have to go to the school and get that stuff. But I don't want to do it when I know my son's in the office, so it's going to have to be a little bit later. Let's see here. So we're going to let that skin color dry. See, her hand is dry. It looks much better than her face does, but we're going to let it dry. While we're waiting for that to dry, let's give her eyes some color. This is YR23. We're going to go for this goldy color. It's going to be pretty. So, yes, I couldn't get my fingerprints done, and it doesn't matter. It's fine. Like, I was just like, oh, well. Too many stresses in this life. That's not going to be one of them. And then I got home and got a phone call from the vice principal that my son had already beat up another kid. Then that kid had gone home, and yeah, so I was off to a grand start today. It was fun. Hello, Tara Lynn. How are you today? It's good to see you. We are using YR23. This is yellow ochre. I've put it in her eyes, and then I also want to put it kind of in the darker areas of her hair. So in her hair, it's awesome. It flows all the way down her back, and it's on the floor. Like, this is a Rapunzel girl right here. And she is cute as can be. I wondered if I was going to have to go get my son. They said that the psychiatrist had him under control and that they could handle him for the day. And I was like, okay. I just couldn't believe it. Like, it was 8:30 in the morning and I'm getting this phone call. It was awful, you guys. Anybody want a 6-year-old? No. We'll figure it out. We're working with a lot of people right now, trying to help and get him figured out. So I'm not quite ready to give up yet. So it's bleeding a little bit on this paper. This is not alcohol marker paper, but that's okay. I don't care. We're going to put another yellow over the top. I know, a fight already. It was 8:30 in the morning. I'm like, when did school start? This is crazy. So, I I got in a fight once in elementary school, so what can I say? I beat up a kid with a jump rope. I did, you guys. I'm so embarrassed. Took the jump rope and just whacked him with it. It was the first day of school, too. You know what? This other kid, oh, he was such a brat. He was so naughty. He was following me around, doing all this stuff that I didn't want him to do. Oh, such a nightmare of a kid. He was my younger brother. He's 2 years younger than me. So, and I think it was his first day of school. I'm not even sure. Looking back, I'm like, man, he probably just didn't know what to do. He was nervous about being his first day. I should have, been a better big sister, taken him under my wing and been like, hey, yeah, come play with us. Oh, no, I had to be a brat. First fight in high school. Ugh. High school. I don't think I ever got in a fight in high school, did I? I got in a fight in middle school. I did. I whacked a kid over the top of the head with my textbook. I didn't care either. And he wasn't my brother. He was just a jerk who deserved to be hit over the head with a textbook. He'd been spitting on me. Can you believe it? Ugh, so gross. I was so sick of it. And I just picked up my huge old math book and whacked him with it. I got moved to the front of the class, which was away from him, so I was happy. I was like, great. Get me out of here. I'm done. Alright, let's see. I'm just kind of putting this in some of the darker areas of her hair. We're going to go in with a lighter, brighter yellow. Yes. Isn't that kind of expected? I don't know. Especially boys. They just hit when they're mad or, someone takes their stuff. Now, what my son did this morning was not okay. It was not okay. And he's got other issues, but oh my gosh. Kids, they fight. But can you imagine if we all acted like little kids out there in the world? It would be very entertaining, but it would also be a lot scarier out there, I think. And it's scary enough out there in this world. Oh my goodness. Some people do act like little kids. Right? Keep your body fluids to yourself, stranger. I know, right? I don't need you to spit on me. No. No, I don't. Oh, goodness. So I sent a nice message to his behavioralist that we just got. She's just learning about him, still trying to make a plan. He'd had such a good weekend that I was like, oh man, I really don't have, I know this is stupid. I don't have anything to, tell her. This weekend wasn't typical. He did so well, and now what if she thinks, he doesn't need her help, and, yeah, well, now I had today to send to her. It's great. All right, we're getting all that shadow in, and we got both ponytails in. So let's move to the lighter yellow, which is Y8. This is called acid yellow. You know what? I'm just kidding. I'm going to go back to that yellow ochre and get just a couple of these kind of shadow spots. Now, because this isn't alcohol marker, it's not going to blend like it would if you were working on alcohol marker. So I'm not expecting this to blend together. I am just wanting just a little, just a darker color. It's okay. So this is acid yellow, so I'm expecting this to be yellow, Ooh, and it is. That is yellow. We'll have to wait for it to dry to really see the color. The good thing about this book and this time of year is that it's Halloween, you know? So even if your picture turns out to look like a nightmare, you can just say it was on purpose. No, that was the look I was going for. It's Halloween, you know? Best time of year to experiment. There we go. We'll take this one down. Ooh, I like it. That is bright yellow. Okay, and then don't forget her hair that comes all the way down. And down around this teddy bear. Ooh, that's pretty. Where it's dried, I can tell what color it's going to be, and it is nice. Oh, okay, so my oldest son, he is 11, and he's my sports dude. He loves sports. He's really good at playing sports, and he's not into the art scene. Okay, he has made this perfectly clear to me. That he's not into the art stuff. But he has this book report that he has to do, and he had to draw the cover of the book. Oh my gosh, he thought he was being tortured. And he got something drawn, and I was like, okay. He's like, I'm good, I'm done. And I'm like, hey, it says you have to use color. You have to use color, dude. So here's some colored pencils. Oh my goodness, you'd think he was being tortured. I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? Okay, I love this. This is so nice. Okay, so let's take, this is BG09. This is blue-green, and this is going to go on her suit. So I'm going to put it in some of these darker areas of her suit. Again, you could just color it all in one color because you do have that shading on the grayscale that will show through. So you could just pick one color. I think that's what I did on the other picture when I was practicing with the Copics. I just used one solid color, and it turned out really cute. So feel free to do that. Here we go, down. I'm going to try and not get any blue on those buttons, but if it happens, it happens. We can always put gel pen over the top. That will cover that, but we're going to attempt to keep it off of there. Okay. Around. This arm is more back behind her and in a little more shadow, so we'll put a little more of this darker color. That is good. My neighbor is taking down a ramp, of course. There's always something. I think people work during the day and so they won't be home, but there always seems to be somebody doing something. So I'm the one who wanted to live in a neighborhood. I didn't grow up in a neighborhood, and I always thought it would be fun for kids to grow up in a neighborhood and have friends around and be able to run around and play with other kids and go to people's houses and have other kids over at our house. I always thought that would be really nice, and so I wanted to live in a neighborhood. And now I'm, raising my kids through COVID, so they can't see anybody anyways. Should have bought a farmhouse. Been out in the country. That's okay. Alright, we're going to go down. This is going to be more in shadow as well because it's behind these scissors. And you can see that in the grayscale. They do a really good job of indicating that. Okay, let's grab our lighter color. This is BG07. This is Petroleum Blue. I love this color. This is a beautiful color. And we're just going to go right over the top of the previous color and then fill in rest. So we don't have to be too nice about it. You can just throw that color down and it'll be perfect. Okay, we want to do her lapels. I don't want to do her shirt though, so I'm keeping her shirt out of it. But I want her all of her jacket. And again, I'm going to try and keep it off those buttons, but if we get it on there, it's okay. Because where it's not alcohol marker, it can bleed, and so you don't have as much control. So anything that happens, we're not going to panic. Tear our picture up and stomp our feet and say it wasn't good enough and we're not good enough, and no, doesn't matter. We'll fix it later. Okay, up and around. There we go. So nice. Here. Okay, almost done with this side, and then I think we're going to put this on some of the stripes of her pants as well. Here. Okay, and I think that is her the shirt coming out of the jacket. So I'm not going to color that. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the darker color, the BG09, and I'm going to choose some of these stripes on her pants to put in. Kind of comes here, there. And then we'll say it's this stripe here. Okay, then we'll take that lighter color, the BG07, and finish up those stripes. Perfect. She's such a little cutie. Cool. Okay. What color do I want her other stripe? Maybe we'll grab The BG10 is so much lighter, so you can't just go off the number, but this is kind of a shading color that I'm kind of using for white, so maybe she'll have kind of this lighter stripe there. And then we'll do that on her shirt as well. Just put it in the shadows. Yes, so the color of her hair is, the darker one is the yellow ochre YR23, and the lighter yellow is acid yellow. So it is beautiful. Ooh, so we did get some bleeding there with the pants. That's okay. If it's really bothering us, we could go and pick a darker color for the stripe on her pants. So we'll let it completely dry and we'll see what we think. Okay, I'm going to take this color. This is Salmon Red R05. And it's kind of a coral color. It's somewhere between orange and red. And it's the opposite on the color wheel of that teal. And so they'll look really pretty next to each other. They'll kind of pop. So I really want this bow tie to be this color. And then I think I'm not going to use this color for anything else. Sophie, what are you doing except scratching me? Hi. What are you doing? I'm talking to the people. I can't leave right now. Sorry. So we'll set that color aside. I don't know that I will use it for anything else. What should we color next? Let's just grab, let's do the grays. So I have C4, which is cool gray number 4, and I have C2, which is cool gray number 2. What? Are you serious right now? No, I'm not gonna, I can't go play with you. Sorry. She's stomping off mad, you guys. C4, cool gray. I'm going to grab that and let's put it on like the scissors, and we'll put it on these blades that are hanging in the back. Oh, these scissors are reminding me of the video I'm editing for Friday. You guys, you have to watch this video. It's coming out on Friday, and you need to watch the whole thing because I'm sure having fun with it. So I really hope you watch it and enjoy the video that's coming out on Friday. Again, C4, I'm going to just put it on these blades. She has all sorts of blades. My goodness, where are her parents that she has all these knives around? Okay, we'll put this down. Love it. Okay, do I have, I think that's all of the blades. So let's grab the C2, which is our lighter gray, and we'll just finish coloring in all of the blades. Right. Maybe I'll leave a little bit on some of these, and we'll put in a little blue, just like a little touch of a highlight kind of thing. Let's see how that goes. What do we have here? Hello, Amber. And Color Me Inky and Ambient Landscapes. How pretty. What a pretty name. Ambient Landscapes. So pretty. So the colors I have used so far, I have a list right here. Maybe I should put it where you guys can see it. Is we have used the BG10, which is the light blue. We've used it just to highlight the white. And then her suit is BG07 and BG09. And then her hair is the YR23, and that's also her eye color, yellow ochre. And then the Y08 acid yellow is also her hair. Her skin tone is E95, which is tea orange. And then we have the cool gray C2 and the cool gray C4. Awesome. Cool. I'll have to check it out. So Ambient Landscapes is saying that her channel, that it's a combo of the music I listen to and the scenes I paint. Do you have like a channel, or is that just like how you decided on your name? It's really pretty name, Ambient. I like that. And then the R05 is Salmon Red, and that's her bow tie. Bow ties are cool. So yeah, there we go. I don't know if you can see these or not. You're on Instagram. I'll check it out. That's cool. All right. I do not like how that has bled. So let's grab a darker gray, I think, to cover it. Let's try C7. This is cool gray number 7. Oh, the bow tie is R5 Salmon Red. Yes, so cool gray number 7. Let's try that for her pant leg here. See if we can kind of cover up that bleeding that we got. Ooh, yeah, that's covering it. That'll look nice too. Okay. And right there. We can even grab this that's kind of behind this teddy bear fluff. And then this one. Cool. I like that. Look, that looks so much better. I like that a lot. Okay, so I'll stick that there. Oh, we didn't get the little dude. Let's grab this C2 and we'll grab the rest of her little skull earring. I'm trying to decide what color to do the ties in her hair, and I'm just not sure yet. It might be like, oh no. Hang on. Hello. Hi. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I'll come get him. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks. Bye. Okay. All right, so we're going to have to continue this picture another time, you guys. I'm so sorry. I have to go get my son from school because he's being suspended. So, yeah, I think matching the bow tie is probably a good idea. But, yeah. So I apologize. Maybe I'll be able to get on this evening. If not, maybe tomorrow. I'll put a link or I'll put a thing up ahead of time so you guys know when I'm coming back to finish this picture. But until till then, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for putting up with me. And you guys, pray for me if you are a praying person, because this child might send me to my grave. I will see you guys next time. Bye.